Hello everybody, it's me, GhostCritic, back with a Wednesday comic book video. Thank you for joining me. I've just got back from the comic book store with a much slimmer pull list this week. I've got 6 books, so that's half of what I had last week, so my wallet isn't sweating as much as it was last time. There were a lot of new number ones that came out this week, a lot of independent type number ones. I didn't pick any of them up. What I'm kind of trying to do at the moment is kind of let the year kind of run out and then have a look at my pull list for the new year, see what needs cutting, see what potentially could be added, and if I miss out on a great book, I miss out on a great book. I'll find them somewhere if there is just so much excitement about it that, you know, I feel I have to go back and hunt them. So it'll be rare that you will see a new number one on my pull list for the next 2 or 3 months. Saying that, there is a new number one on my pull list this week, but it was already on my order to get, so there's that. I had 2 new subscribers over the last 7 days. Thank you for joining my channel. Don't forget, if you want to have a shout out in next week's video, next Wednesday, then subscribe to my channel. If you have a regular video upload schedule, then I'll put a link in the description bar below to your channel page and kind of direct them that way. So it's worth subscribing. It is. But the 2 people that subscribed to my channel this week, just gone by, was Ian O'Brien and Canal von Nora Alwap. Thank you to you both, and don't forget, when you subscribe, say hello in the comment section down below. Let me know how you found me, what you're reading at the moment, what you're excited for the coming months. Also, so Sunday I uploaded the Guilty Pleasure movie tag video, and I gave you a little insight into all those films that I enjoy watching over and over again that, you know, might not necessarily be on everybody's go-to movie going experience. And on Monday I did a little special about Image Comics, and I showcased from my collection a lot of the Image books that came out when it was kind of first flourishing back in the early 90s through to roughly about the turn of the century. Thank you to everyone who's watched those. It's just something new and something different to put on my channel, rather than just this regular video that I do every Wednesday, my monthly comic book review video, which I am in the process of trying to sort out. It's just last month I am struggling to pick my top 5. Not that I can't get 5, it's picking the 5. But that, fingers crossed, I could have that up for this weekend. We'll see how it goes. And next Monday I will have a new different type of video for you lot to watch. Now, on to those comic books, all 6 of them. We're going to kick off with Boom Studios' The Woods, issue number 26. I don't really know what to say about this anymore. It's kind of on the periphery of my reading, though for some reason it keeps drawing me back into the story. It's a slow burner, but not in a particularly good way, and I do sound as if I really don't like this book, but there is something about it that keeps drawing me back in. I don't know what. It's one of those books that I guess I just want to see to the end. I want to know, I want to see what Tinian has as a resolution to this. I don't think it's going to go on forever. I believe Tinian has a certain amount of issues to tell this story in, or wants to tell this story in. So we'll see. We'll see. That was the only one from Boom Studios. Only one from Marvel, and that's issue number 12 of Doctor Strange. Despite the misleading issue 1 in the corner there, it's just the first part of the new storyline, which is Blood in the Ether. It's also got that cracked Marvel Now sign in the top corner as well. I'm glad to see Pacello is back on the art on this after taking a little break. So I know I'm gonna enjoy that more than I would normally. Moving on to Image, issue number 13 of the Autumn Lands. This feels very thin. I don't know if it's just because it's got no adverts in, or you know, he's taken some pages out. It is a $2.99 book. I'm trying to remember if it ever was, but Kurt Busiek, I'm loving the story. I'm liking how they're bringing in these kind of godlike characters into the mix. But it's interesting that we're keeping very much focused on our two main characters. I can't remember the dog's name now, but the dog and the human. We seem to have forgotten all about the band of other animals, wizards and magic users that crash down with them. Hopefully Kurt Busiek hasn't forgotten all about them, and he's going to come back and revisit and see how they've been doing while our two main protagonists have been away. The other book for me from Image coming out is Paper Girls, issue number 10. Fantastic story, great character study of these girls that have been transported from the 80s into our timeline, and then we've got people coming from the future versions of themselves. It's kind of getting complicated in a kind of time travelling future past self type of way. But I am so enjoying this. I believe they're taking somewhat of a big hiatus. I think it's January or even February that we're going to see the next issue of Paper Girls. So I hope Brian K. Vaughan leaves us on a big cliffhanger to whet our appetite over the next couple, 2 or 3, 4 months till the next issue. Finally, from Vertigo and DC, I've got issue 12 of A Clean Room, my favourite psychological horror ongoing story at the moment from Gail Simone. Just a great. I always say this, but it's true. It just so reminds me of the kind of old school Vertigo when they were at their absolute height. It feels very much like that. It looks and reads very much like a past Vertigo book, but with, you know, it's still got that nice modern up-to-date now flavour as well. Great stuff. You should be picking this up. Try it in trade. Finally, my new issue 1 from DC. Loved Steve Orlando's work on The Midnighter, well, it was a maxi series in the end. It didn't really go on for long, but he's back with A Midnighter and Apollo issue number 1. It's a 6-issue mini-series, so it won't be going on for that long, but it's great to have these two characters working alongside together, maybe back together in a relationship. They seem to have got back together in the Midnighter series, but I'm sure there's still some obstacles to get over for their reuniting. But all great stuff. Can't wait to start getting into them this evening. Hope you've got some great comics to read. Let me know what you're picking up in the comments section down below. Give this video a big thumbs up. Say hello in the comments. Just have a chat with me. I'll respond to pretty much anything that I can have a conversation with. And don't forget, if this is your first time here and you don't want to miss out on any more, hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much. Bye bye.